Ball is snapped, and it's going to be pitched out. And that is number 18 on the run. Oh, he runs into a Vikings defender, and they collide. But that's going to be a good gain of about 5 yards there for the Crusaders. And here's a look at that pitch out to number 18. That's Stanford Pippa. And trying to cut it back in, but he's going to get caught up by Samuel Pulo. And the rest of the Vikings D get there. 2nd and 5. As it's 6:41 remaining in the first quarter. 6-0. Vikings lead the Crusaders here. Oh, and we get another jump here, and this might be an automatic first down for the Marist Crusaders. And they're going to walk it off, and it should be a first down for the Crusaders. They cross over into funky territory. And the voice inflection, a very, very useful tool here for the quarterback out of Fanga'alu, the senior, Lupe Fa'alivao. And Lupe is going to give it right up the middle. That might be Duffy. And if it is, he got a whole lot of yardage. Good enough for a first down. Nope, that's William Latu, the other big power back for the Marist Crusaders. Another talented young man there. He ran into number 9. All right, let's see what the other side of that jersey says. That's 19, yes. And number 19 for the Fangaitua Vikings is Joseph Lavea, the senior out of Lauli'i. Got 1st and 10. Ball is on the Viking 45-yard line. We got a man in motion, and it's to the motion man. Odysseus, no, they fake it, and it's open right down here to DJ, and DJ takes a hit, and he holds on to the ball, and that is good from Lupe. Oh, check that. That is Leo Kasipali. Going to get wrapped up, but they're going to get a first down, and what a call there from offensive coordinator Ngalo Chiolosenga. Let's look at the fake jet sweep. Boom. Just kidding. It's not there. Lupe rolls out. Gets rid of the ball quickly. You like to see that, and a good catch there by Korio Kasipali. Way to take a hit and way to stay on your feet, man. There you go. Still fighting. Number 28 going to finish that up for the Fangaitua Vikings. That is Johnny Stanley. Lupe fumbles the snap, but he picks it up and he gives it to number 20. That's Regan Duffy, and Regan rumbles for a gain of 10. Oh, whoa, little extracurriculars, but, you know, little heat of the moment type deal. And look at the Marist O-line now saying, hey, you guys can do that, and we can do it too. Right up the middle. This is what they did last week. And looks like nothing has changed here from the Crusaders. Gain of 9 there by Mr. Duffy. 2nd and 1 to go, ball on the 11. All right, let me finish introducing our white hat as he winds the clock. That's Mr. Valvasa Siu, a.k.a. Vicious. I started with this guy in the booth. He was a statistician, and then he became a PA announcer, and now he has been on the field for like the past 6 years. And another fumble on that snap, and it's William. William finds an alley, and he's, a fumble at the 1! And the ball rolled into the end zone. Funky says they got it. Now we got a flag. And here we go. They're trying to assess this, but William Latu, he got hit, held up at the 1, and it looks like number 12 might be at the bottom there. That's Paulo Aloy. He picked up the ball, and we have no signal yet. And there's still no signal for who has the ball. Whitehead talking to that guy. I think he's the back judge. That's Mr. Tevita. Or here we go. Okay, we have that's a dead ball foul, personal foul on Funky. Fangaitua. The first down. Okay, so I wonder if we can get a replay of the ending of that play where they picked up the ball. And this is what happened as they get into a huddle right here. That's William Latu. Gets it. Oh, wow. And the ball is fumbled in the end zone. And anything can happen at the bottom of those piles. But, I mean, initially, it looked like a Whangaitua defender hopped on that ball, which would or should be a touchback. But nevertheless, we got first and goal. And they're going right up the middle again. Third snap in a row that was fumbled. And it looks like the Vikings might have gotten it. No, they don't. Maris, they're going to keep possession. But that snapping issue now becoming a factor. Third straight play, or at least third play in the recent sequence of plays that has happened. Center quarterback exchange, very important here, down at the goal line especially. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Whangaitua leads it 6-0. Big 14. That is Taeao Fapouli. Going to split out to the left. And they're going to pitch it out to the left. And this is, oh, wow, what a hit. But he spins out of it. And that is big number 18, Stanford Pepa. And Whangaitua's defense holds. Here's a look at that replay here. Toss left. And the funky defense gets there quickly. Nice wrap and tackle there by that young man. Third and goal here for the Marist Crusaders. And Whangaitua says everybody on the line. They had early movement on the offense, and that's going to be a false start. And that walks them back 5 yards. It takes the ball from the 2 to about the 7. Third and goal to go. But now a little bit longer as well. A false start on the left tackle. That brings it to third down. Whangaitua defense staying in that 5-man front. They got the Bear defense 5-2. And man all across the board. Now on third down, they want to spread it out, do the offense. Got trips to the right. And we've got a timeout by the defense. And they want to talk things over following that. And we'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK-TV. And here we go, coming out of the timeout. Minute 46 remaining in the first. Whangaitua leads it 6-0. As it is third and goal now for the Marist offense. Trips again, same look here. We got a man in motion. And he goes jet to the left, swings it that way. Dove rolls there, and he throws it late. Oh, and in and out of the hands of that receiver, number 6, not able to get his mitts on it, Kolio Kasipali. And fourth down territory now. Here's another look at that play. Dove rolling out to the right, and Kasipali was open very quickly. Just took a little bit, it was a tad bit too long there, but ooh, that could have been a touchdown, maybe. From this angle, maybe. but the ball was not caught nevertheless. And here we go, 4th down. They bunch up the trips on 4th down, and we got a jumper. No. Oh, okay, all right. It's going to be encroachment. And march them forward. It's going to be about half the distance, 3.5 yards. And 3.5 yards to go. 4th and goal. Rolling out to the right. Dove looks back, fires. Colio in and out of the hands of somebody. And that ball is dropped. Funky gets the stop. Turnover on downs for Funky Town. Big Red Machine takes over on their own 3-yard line. As we take a look at that replay right here. Dove trying to throw it back. And, ooh, White had almost had it. The white helmet almost came down with it, and then a defender almost came down with it, and just a lot of things happening, but nothing going for the Marist Crusaders. Now we see Langa Vaisangotsi and this funky offense. At the bottom of your screen, number 7, another longtime Viking. That is Yosefatu Vauli, senior out of Alofau. And he's wearing that number 7 jersey. Reminds you of a lot of great players that came from that school. Here we go. I formation up the middle. Might be Fasili. And wow, that could be seen as excessive. We don't have any flag. And now we got some extracurriculars. Yep. So once again, I have to say that any atmospheric outside noise that you might hear right now, to remind you that we are in an open air booth and on certain sidelines. So we do not lean toward any one side, but just in case you hear something that might indicate so, just know that it is nothing to do with KVZK TV or Azteca or this broadcast. Now, I don't know if we're assessing a penalty or if they're going to mark forward progress, but that was Taito Fasili. Check that. I'm sorry, Fasili Taito. And Fasili's going to go to the tailback, and they're going to bring in big number 44, do the Vikings. That is Angai Mio, and they're going to assess the penalty on the Crusaders. That is crazy. Because at the end of the play, all right, we're not going to get into that. But anyways, it's going to be 1st down. Here we go. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, we got another flag. That's going to be a false start on the offense. Okay, yep, now they've just made sure. All right, folks. 13 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. 6-0, Whangaitua leads it. They are coming off a goal line stand, and that is the end of the, oh no, that is not. That's a timeout for the Vikings. That's going to be the 2nd Viking timeout used. Marist already used one as well. As we hit the scoreboard, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. It will be 1st and 15 following the false start by the offense. Ball is now right at about the 20-yard line. 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 6-0. Vikings lead it. They go power right, and this is Taito. And Taito falls forward for a gain of 5. And a nice little wrap block by that left guard there. Let's see if we can get a number. Well, way to climb up there, get that linebacker, and opened a nice lane as we come to the end of the first quarter. That is your score. And it'll be a 2nd and 10 situation here for the Whangaitua Vikings. Their lone touchdown was scored by their quarterback, QB1 Langa Vaisangote, wearing the number 3 jersey for the Big Red Machine. So it's going to be 2nd and about 11 yards here. Still in I formation, and they go option right, and they give it to the dive back. Oh. And he's going to rumble forward. It's going to be a gain of about 6 yards. And it looks like Marist defensive coordinator Alex Swafoa has broken out his bare front as well to try and counter this running game here by the Whangaitua Vikings. Langa, I formation, Twins to the right. 3rd and 6, and they are going to go play action. Langa rolling out to the left. It's Mr. Fasili, excuse me. And Fasili Taito shakes one. Fasili almost shakes another, but he's going to get pushed out of bounds by that defender. That is number 25 on the tackle for the Crusaders. That is Peter Taua. And there is a nice play there on 3rd down from Pooch Tase. They've been going power right, and they're going to go play action, roll out to the left. Taito with a nice passing catch from Langa. And it's a 1st and 10. Here we go. Same formation, right up the middle. And that is big 44, Angai Miu Miu. And Miu Miu runs for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and about 2. It's going to be 11 minutes remaining in the first half. 6-0, the Vikings lead it, and the Vikings continue to pour it on. And they're going to try to rush up the middle. They do get the 1st down. They give Mr. Miu Miu forward progress. And the Crusaders breaking through there. Stopping him for a short gain, but a 1st down nevertheless for the Big Red Machine. Subs come in, subs go out. Fasili Taito did not leave at all. He actually tried to run to the sideline. And Pooch's like, no, go back in. He was like, oh, okay. And here we go. This is what they do. Whangaitua in the power. Oh, and that's a false start. Walk it back 5. Left tackle is probably like, oh, it's coming to my side, man. I gotta look good. So sometimes, us O linemen, we get a little bit, twitchy and just like, oh, I want to make a play. And sometimes that can happen. 1st and 15. Still in the power set. And it is to the right. And oh, it's a lane. Can he get it? No, he cannot. He's going to be dragged down by Felice Dominico Jr. And that he is Langa Vaisangote. But that's going to be a gain of about 19 yards and a first down here on the 20-yard line, just outside the red zone. And here we go. Nice blocking there by the three fullbacks. And Fasili Taito doing just enough to gain some more yardage at the end of that play. It is Mil, Taito, and number 10. Who are the fullbacks in this power set? Number 10 is Aaron Matamea. He is a junior out of Pangai. That brings it to 2nd and 4, and we've got a defensive timeout as Coach Alex Wafua is going to take a little breaky here, and look at another run there, and what a block there by the junior Matamea. And as the teams take a break, we'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK-TV. And here we go, out of the timeout. 9:06 remaining in the first half, 6-0. Whangaitoa leads it, and they're looking to extend that lead here. In the red zone, 2nd and about 4 here. Ball is on the 14-yard line. Still in the power set, Langavay Sangote is the deep back. And it's Matamea, Taito, and Mil. Oh, boy, they go past. They got a receiver down at the bottom, and he wants him. Intercept, no! Piota Langa not able to hang on to that. But Pio almost coming up with a big play. That's going to make it a 3rd down now. And Langa is going to get pressured. And Piota Langa just bouncing off his chest plate, not able to get a handle on it. The pressure came from Fred Felezzi. 3rd down, and it's power left. And the power gets there. There's an alley, and there's a lane, and there's a touchdown, and there's also a flag. And they're coming back. The white hat said, come all the way back. Sorry. And that's the captain, Welese Gray, asking what's going on. And we'll see what white hat Valvasa Siu has to say about that last play. Oh, it's a personal foul. Okay. All right, touchdown Vikings. We have a little mini huddle here. Well, let's see if we can catch something. Okay. Well, we couldn't see anything from that angle. The only thing we saw was a touchdown for the man himself, QB1, Langa Vaisangote. And Langa leaves the field, and they're going to bring in a new back. That is 31 for the Whangaitoa Vikings. That is Nafanua Ulungalu. And Ulungalu gets the signals from Pooch Tase. And he's going to say, yeah, we're going to do that, guys. Okay. So now we do have 2 split receivers for this heavy set. As Ulungalu, who likes to throw the ball, now he's going to run it. Oh, little step in, and oh, he's met by Pio. Check that. That is number 3. Who meets Ulungalu, that's Vincent Laupola. But Ulungalu coming up with the 2-point conversion. Look at this collision. Boom. And Ulungalu turning his feet. And he's going to come up with the 2 points. And our score is now 12-0 with 8:49 remaining in the first half. Vikings getting set to kick off. Number 12 will do that duty. And it's going to be a very short kick. And it bounces. And this is number 30. Big boy can rumble. Oh, he's down the sideline and the kicker to beat. And the kicker gets there. Oh, check that. That is Regan Duffy. I am not surprised. You just got to give that guy the ball. Just give him the ball. Regan say, yeah, give me the ball. Here we go. And this is nothing but catch and run. See, on these kick returns, there's just no time to dance. Just catch and run the ball. Find somewhere to go. Yeah. I'm going to say Regan actually did the hitting on that last one. Number 12 there, Paulo Aloy. Just getting in the way, doing his job. Touchdown, saving tackle. Possibly. You never know. Regan could have ran all the way. But here we go. Great field position here for the Marist offense. And they go pro set, twins to the left in the I formation. And it's going to go to Regan again and just give him the ball. Regan running up. And he's going to be met by number 19 again for the Vikings. That's Joseph Lavelle. And here's a look right here, Regan. So you want to look and bounce to the outside right there. You just want to go up and then just bounce it back to the outside. Give your receiver out there. Give him a good angle to block for you. Odysseus Lavelle in great position, but you kind of want to see that chase the numbers, yes, for the running backs. But nevertheless, that was a good rumble by Regan. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Marist Crusaders. Ball on the 20-yard line. Their last possession ended in the red zone, but they drove the ball the same way they're doing right now. Dove. Going to go to Regan, and a little slow developing play there. It's not going to get much, but it does gain some positive yardage. And the power there from Regan Duffy as Aaron Matsamea comes up from the bottom of that pile, and the pull there was slow. Not able to get to the end was the kick out, and that's what happens. Got to get there, O-line. But Matsamea makes the play. That brings up 2nd and 8. There's a shot there of that defensive line for defensive coordinator Jimmy Gray. Because 43 was the number we saw, that's who we say. That's Mr. Andrew Sawileone. It's going to be the right defensive end. Twins to the left. Ball is snapped, and wow, nowhere to go at all. And it looks like ball comes out, but they're going to rule forward progress. That's going to be forward progress. So, however, Vikings really attacking that offensive line now. And we have a Viking that is down. And that is not good. Arona Matsamea slow to get up. Arona, the junior out of Pangay. Let's take a look here. Oh, wow, and what the push. Look at the push right there. Number 72 almost making a play. And there's Joseph Lavelle. Ball comes out, but they had blown the whistle at that point. And Matsamea grabbing that right arm as it becomes 3rd down. The two linebackers are Samuel Pulo and Joseph Lavelle. And this 4-2 look. Shotgun here. Oh, we have a movement, and that was a jump, and then marching back 5 yards. False start. Makes it 3rd and long now for the Marist Crusaders. It looks like Dove was trying to get somebody to motion. And just that sound possibly forced an error there by the O-line. Joseph Lavelle, the senior out of the Oli'i, is the mic backer. And we've got a rush here. Dove trying to get out of the way, and he gets out of harm's way up the field. Oh, he gets more. And Dove going to be forced out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Big 72 running him out there, that defensive end. Let's see who comes in. Oh, almost getting there for the Vikings was number 28. That's Johnny Stanley. And then look at big boy right there, 72, chasing down that quarterback. 72, that's Daisang Kolani, 12th grader out of Awa. First and goal now for the Marist Crusaders. Nice job there by Lupe Fa'alevao. As it is 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter, 12-0 is our score. The Vikings lead it. Crusaders looking for their first score. Man in motion. Did he get the sweep? Nope. Oh, miscommunication. Duffy has the ball, and Duffy's going to be brought down in the backfield. Quarterback and running back ran into each other. 41, one of the defensive tackles getting in there to make the play for the Whangaitua Vikings. That is Lopesi Tautai, a junior out of Aua. And Tautai Lopesi making a big play here. Let's see what if we can see. Oh, wow. I think Regan went left and the quarterback went right. That is definitely not how that play should work. A little bit of mental lapse there by the Marist Crusaders. Let's see if they can pick it up here. 2nd and 3. And the Vikings bust out the bear. 5 men on the line for the Vikings, and they spread it out for the Marist Crusaders. Jet in motion. That is Kasipale, and they're looking to throw to Kasipale, and it's Kasipale, and it is not there. 2 receivers running that same route. The other guy in the area is number 14, that's Tayao Fapauli, who also plays a little bit of defense. And Tayao takes an outside release, and Kasipale follows him. And it looks like one should have went to the bottom pylon, and maybe Tayao was supposed to go to the back pylon. An incomplete 3rd down here for the Crusaders. Power set now for the Crusaders. Ball is snapped, and it is fumbled, and he just falls on it. Falevao might have taken his eye off the ball for a split second, and that's what could cause those kinds of errors. It's going to be 4th and goal to go all the way from the 14-yard line. There's offensive coordinator Ngalo Tui Olusenga talking to Dove Falevao, and this is they're talking for quite a long time. This is not a timeout. And the back judge looking at his clock. And the back judge has his hand up, 10 seconds remaining. All right, and they call a timeout. Okay, so I guess they wanted to use as much time as they could, much to the chagrin of the homestand crowd, but they are in a timeout. Our score, Whangaitua 12, Marist 0. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. All right, coming out of the timeout, 12-0. Vikings looking for their first score as Fangaitua leads it with less than 2 remaining in the first half. 1:29 left on the clock. Fourth down now, and this home crowd hungry for a touchdown. Bunch to the right. Lupe looks to the left. The rush gets there. Lupe trying to make something happen. Tosses it to the end zone and out of the reach of Regan's hands. That's a incomplete. And a turnover on downs. Here's a look at that. And the blitz. Oh, the blitz gets there. Matsamea not able to get there. Pulo giving chase. And Regan in the end zone. And ball is too tall. Yikes. Jimmy Gray's defense holds. And again, the Vikings take over deep in their own territory. Bro said here in the shotgun for the Vikings, and they got somebody to jump. +5. Oh, 12 men on the field for the Crusaders. Wow. So now back to 11 on 11. First down, 1st and 5. Langa looking right, fires left. Down the field, it's Joseph Fatu, and he makes the catch. And what a grab there by number 7, Joseph Fatu Vauli. And here's another look at that. Langa looking off the safety, and then just fires a little rail shot deep for the receiver. Nice catch there on the sidelines. And he's pushed out of bounds, or he steps out rather, at the 43-yard line. And the clock runs here, and they go screen. And a, whoa, look at there, it's Fatu again. And can he go? He has a blocker. One man to beat, cuts it inside. Chased from behind. And a touchdown saving tackle there made by, that looks like Pio Talanga, and he is down. That is not good. Let's take a look at another look at that play. What a tunnel. And look at that. Look at the big boys go. That O-line got out there. And Vauli going to be brought down at about the 18-yard line. 2 plays, and the Vikings are in the red zone. No pun intended. And they stop the clock at 47 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 12-0. The Vikings lead it. They want to extend their lead before the halftime. And because the Vikings were substituting, the defense was allowed to substitute. That's why they stopped the clock. Here we go. Clock is running. 44 seconds left. Langa, Vaisangotse rides it. Play action down the field. And it's Fasili. And Fasili Taito in the end zone. And what a play there. This is that fake option look, and he just at the last second tosses it up on the wheel there. And what a play there. 3 plays in the end zone, less than 30 seconds. 18-0 is the score. 36.6 remaining in the first half. And the Vikings getting set for another 2-point attempt here. And it looks like the Vikings will burn their final timeout. And we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. And there's another look at that. And wow, And that is what extended the lead here as they are in the timeout period. And here we go. Vikings come out in the power with Langa Vaisangote. Looking like Langa Lamar Jackson. Making plays out there for the Vikings. Here we go. Aaron Matsamea is on the field. Oh, and he got the snap, but he fumbled it, and the 2 points is no good. They tried to go to that fullback trap this time with Aaron Matsamea. He wasn't able to get a handle on that ball, and they get a big stop here. 34 seconds remaining for the first half of this game, and wow. We'll take a break. Again, you're watching Asha Football on KVZK-TV. All right, and Aloy's kick is a high one, and it's Duffy. And Duffy going to get it and drop to the ground. And we got a first down now for the Marist Crusaders. Ball on the 38-yard line. And we're going to get a good look at the 2-minute drill here from Ngalo Tuiolosenga. Vikings, however, are going to get into their little 2-minute package, a.k.a. the prevent defense. They have two guys like way, way deep. The two deep men are Fa'aurioli Luafutu, along with Paulo Aloy. Vikings rush 4. And they roll out, fire short to Regan. Regan's got to get out. And he bowls over one, and he steps out of bounds. Oh, no, they don't. They stop the clock to move the chains, but the clock, or to set the ball, but the clock is still running. They have to stop the clock to set the ball. The clock is still running, and it stops at 14 seconds. Wow. So by the time the play ended, the clock was at like 23 seconds, and now they restart the clock because the ball was reset, but they don't reset the clock. Anyways, Lupe downfield, fire short. That pass is not there. Incomplete. 3.9 seconds now remaining in the first half. 18-0 is the score. And a timing error there is what took the clock down all the way to 3 seconds. Second and 10 here for Lupe Falevao. Wants to go quick out to Regan, and Regan with 0 left on the clock. He bowls one over. Can't get away from the other three, and that's going to bring it to the end of the first half. 18-0 is the score with Whangaitua in the lead. And wow, yeah, man. Yeah, that's Regan Duffy, yo. But after that rumble, there's the score, and that is how much time you have to go and get whatever snack you're going to be munching on tonight. 2 weeks ago, it was popcorn. Last week, it was pizza. I think we got spam musubi on the way. We'll see. But we'll take a break for halftime. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. All right, and we are back for some second half action here at the Vet. That's Veterans Memorial Stadium in the big, beautiful village of Iliili. 20-0 is the score in this contest between the Whangaitua Vikings and the Marist Crusaders. Here's a little scoring summary of how we got to this point in the game. First touchdown was scored by Vikings quarterback Langa Vaisangote. A 3-yard run there. Second touchdown was a pass and catch from Langa. Oh, check that. That was a 14-yard run again by Langa Vaisangote with the 2 points good by Nafanua Ungalu. And then the third touchdown was scored by Langa Tufasili Taito on a 16-yard pass as the Vikings receive here. And hey, shaking and baking down the field. He cannot get away, though, from Pio Talanga. And Pio Talanga going all over the place here for these Marist Crusaders. Well, what a return there. I think that might have been Paulo Aloy on the return for the Vikings. And that is number 12, Paulo, juke right. And here's another, woo, that's another good one there. And there, look at the speed from the young man out of the village of Whangatongo, Pio Talanga, the junior stud linebacker there, making a play. Was hurt earlier, but he's back out there on the field. And we got 1st and 10, amazing field position here for this offense. And they're going to give it, and that is number 6 on the run, cutting it back in, stumbles, recovers, and then falls. That is Ben Alifosio, the senior slot / halfback out of the village of Auto, wearing the number 6 jersey as he sweeps it out for a gain of about 5 yards. There's a good look cutting it back in. There's that stumble recovery, and then finally gets knocked down by, I think that was Pio again. And they go up the middle. And the defense gets there. And 24 now getting the touch for the Vikings. That is Jacopo Vili, the senior out of Tula. And here we go, 3rd down play. There might be a discrepancy against the points. It's 20-0. But it should have, I don't know. There was only 1 2-point attempt scored here. Let's just take another look at that play as we got some people talking about it. Ooh, look at the move there. Sorry, folks, I was a bit distracted. That is another good run there by Ben Alifosio. As we got 1st and 10, but anyways. So the thing was, it was 18 points, right, after the 3rd touchdown. Vikings went for 2 and didn't get it, so it should have still been 18 points. That is what the folks here are talking about as they get a quick screen out there to number 4, and he takes it all the way up. That is Sio Missionari, senior out of Aua. Going to get brought down, but that's going to be a gain of about 12 yards. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. Here's another look at that quick throw. And just get it out there to Missionari. And Missionari running up. And he's dragged down by Pio Talanga yet again. 1st down. Pro set here out of the shotgun for the Vikings with twins to the right. Paulo Aloy is the slot receiver on the right side. All right, they're getting the signal, and here we go. Ball is snapped. Langa out to Paulo, and Paulo Aloy is going to get a minimal gain there. We're going to call it about 14, call it at the 16. About 3 yards there on that play. At the bottom is a tall receiver wearing the number 80 jersey. That's Nigel Ali. I formation. And they give it up the middle to the fullback. And he rumbles. A player loses a helmet, and that's going to be illegal participation on Pio Talanga. Unfortunately, once you lose your helmet, oh, check that. Two players lost their helmets, and this might be both on those players. It's a safety precaution. There's the Viking player who's running off the field. Now Pio has to come off the field. And it's once a player loses their helmet, they're automatically, I don't know the correct term, but they're like nullified from the play. They cannot continue to play. And the Maris coaching staff needs to tell Pio to come off the field because he lost his helmet. Pio obviously frustrated. Ooh. So they're going to mark it against the Maris defense. That's an automatic first down. And just another look at that. Oh, and it was Langa. Check that. He fooled me. And you see how Pio was already without a helmet when he made the tackle? That is what they're going to call. And right here, they goes quick out to the left, and it is dropped. But yes, folks, once a player loses a helmet, what is going on here? That was an incomplete pass. All right, tensions are flaring. All right, and we got another. Wow. Okay, all right, so personals on both sides. That offsets. Ball doesn't move. Repeat. Oh, check that. It's second down. You should repeat first down, but okay. It's second and goal to go. But it should actually be first and goal to go. Here we go. Langa. Under center, pitching it out. And this is Missionary. And oh, Missionary gets caught by Laupola. Ball comes out. Ball comes out, and it. Check that. That's Ben Alifosio that got caught by Vincent Laupola. Let's see right here on the replay. And Alifosio follows Fasidi Taito, picks up a block, and Vincent, the speedster, comes in, saves a touchdown, and it's first down. Crusaders, that's a touchback, and the Crusaders are going to get the ball on the fumble by Laupola. First down, Crusaders at the 20. And the defense gets a much-needed stop there. And the Crusaders come out. Sorry, folks, 20-0 again is the score, and they're going to keep it that way with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And here's another look at that replay. Boom. And that, yep, that is most definitely a fumble. And first down, Malisi. And Maris going to spread it out here. Man in motion, that's Regan. Now it becomes trips to the right. And he wants the one-on-one down here, and it is caught. Oh, it is caught. Number 14 makes the catch. That is Tahel Fapauli, but he gets caught. And what a play there from the Maris Crusaders. And for a second there, I thought he might have been gone. Tahel, boom, in and out. Give me the rock. And he's going to, yikes, 16, not able to get there. And Tahel, oh, well, he slowed up, and he tried to cut it in the middle, and he was caught. And here we go. Papauli at the bottom. And we're going to have a defensive timeout from the Whangaitua Vikings. It is 20-0. 7:22 remaining in the third quarter as we take a quick break. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK-TV. All right. Following that first down play, it's going to be 2nd and 8. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And the Crusaders, following a big play from Lupe Falevao to Tael Fapauli, gets them into the red zone. Ball is on the 13-yard line. They need to get to the 5 to get a first down. But they have 14 to go to get in the end zone. Spreading it out still is Ngalo Tuyulusenga. Pro set with twins to the right here. Out of the gun for the Marist Crusaders. Fapauli one-on-one at the bottom. Vikings have 2 deep safeties. Fapauli jets it, and no, they're going to give it to William Latu. And William Latu goes absolutely nowhere. Number 20 jersey making an appearance here in today's game. That is Tala Liva, junior linebacker out of the village of Sailele. One of the last great 20s also came from Sailele. That was Advent Mingi a few years back for the Vikings. And Talata Wolofa there. Looks like he's going to come again on the blitz. 3rd and long. I formation, and they go play action on 3rd and long. They want someone in the end zone, and it is overthrown, intended for Kasipali. 4th down for the Marist Crusaders. And here we go, 4th down here for the Marist offense. All right, and the Marist offense is going to take a timeout. That is their first timeout of the half. And we'll take a quick timeout as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. All right, teams come out following that timeout on 4th down for the Marist Crusaders. They don't have to score, but they need to get to the 5-yard line to keep this drive alive. Drive that was started by the forced fumble by Vincent Laupola at the 1-yard line. That ball fumbled out of bounds, gave the rock to the 20-yard line for the Crusaders, and now here they are. Dove, oh no. Dove rolling to the left, fires. Oh, and the crosser not able to get there for Kasipali. They tried to go cross earlier in this territory to Regan Duffy. Pass too tall, and that is the same end to the story for this play. Five minutes remaining in the third quarter, 20-0. The Vikings lead it as they get the ball back on their own, call it the 18-yard line. I formation here. Pro set, Twins to the right. Ball is snapped, play action, and it's Langa to Fasili. And Taito almost stumbles. He gets a balance, and he gets a shoulder, and he gets out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Number 27 making that play, that's Jeffrey Faleafine. And they get the call here. Ball is on the 38-yard line. Vikings give it to Mio. Big 44 goes up the field for a gain of 5. And that is Angai Mio. Check that. That's a 7-yard gain by the big boy. Whoa, and they're stopping. We have an injured Crusader. On the field, and he's going to be tended to. Big 41 now being self-out. That's Rafael Silao for the Crusaders. Tio Missionari is now the slot here on the right side for the Whangaitua Vikings. 2nd and 3. Maris brings it. Oh, but they find space. Oh, they find a lot of space. This is Ulungalu. And Ulungalu, one man to beat. And Ulungalu, oh, he's going to be brought down as he gets into the red zone. And Nafanua Ulungalu finding a huge hole in the middle of that Maris defense. And that's power to the left. Finds a cutback lane. Touchdown saving tackle was made by Felice Tominico Jr. Ulungalu trying to get the stiff arm. It is not there. But you know what is there? About a 33-yard gain by the Whangaitua Vikings to get into the red zone. Ball is right now on the 15-yard line as the refs discuss what just happened. And that is White Hat Valvasa Siu. Going to talk with the rest of his homies. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to say this is what happened. Oh, and it's going to be helmet on the Maris defense, leading with the helmet. And they're going to walk half the distance. Half the distance, okay, from the 5-15 to the 12-yard line. 3 yards assessed on that penalty. Still an I formation. The back is to the left. And they're going to give it up the middle. That's another one getting the rock. Number 45 now for the Whangaitua Vikings. That's Malala Leva, the junior out of Amauli. And Malala looking like he wants to burn hot, saying, give me the ball again, please. Here's another look at that run. And Malala. It's like a bowling ball. Very tough to bring down as they line up here. Ball on the far hash, 2nd and 5. Ball inside the 10 on the 7. Waisangote is going to go end around. And the end around gets there. We have flags galore as the runner crosses. That might be Sawia Fiso, number 25. Let's get another look at that jersey. But yeah, Langa Savea, excuse me, by the way, RIP to the GOAT, Langa Savea. Langa Waisangote is not happy with his offense. And they're going to march him back. And we saw, like, right in the middle of that play, all the flags came out at the same time. So the refs all saw the same thing. They get knocked back to about the 13-yard line. Oh, check that, all the way back to the 22. Langa wants to go screen at the bottom, and that's big number 80. Big number 80 gets met by Laupola, and he's going to be brought down. Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, wow. And we've got fists swinging. (20-0) with 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. And they're trying to settle this side down. And Pooch talking to his player. And again, any noise that is not my voice or wind is has nothing to do with this broadcast. It's just incidental. All right, now Whitehat's talking to head coach Pooch. And that was Nigel Ali on that pass and catch there for the Whangaitoa Vikings. And it's going to be against the Vikings. And they're going to march the Vikings all the way back. Oh, I think somebody was just ejected. Again, folks, still waiting for our mic system for the refs. It's still on its way. I think we took the long way around the world. But once we get it, we're going to hear everything that they're saying. Don't worry, folks. Anyways, third and forever. Langa. A wants the forever. Nope, it's not there. Forever is not there. Fourth down now for Vaisangote and these Whangaitoa Vikings. 1:19 remaining in the third. 20-0 is the score. So it should be fourth down. The guy on the marker there. Not switching the down marker, but it is fourth down. So fourth and forever. Langa fakes it, and he goes and tries to get as much as he can. Okay, excuse me. So it was third down, and then that was a real third down, and now it's fourth down. Okay, here we go. Am I missing something here? Okay, yeah, there we go. So first down, that was a turnover on downs. The refs had to, they were out there for the first game, so this is their second game of the night. There's a lot of movement here, but all right, all is correct in this game, and it's first down for the Crusaders. Ball is on their own 30-yard line. All right, story of the game, folks, was Langa. He was part of the 3 touchdowns for the Whangaitoa Vikings. Ran one in, ran another one in, and then passed one in to Fasidi Taito. And here we go. Doubles. Rolling out to the right is Lupe. Falevao wants Kasipale, and he's not able to get there. Ball's out of bounds. Second down. And Kodio Kasipale running right into defensive coordinator Jimmy Gray, known as Uncle Jimmy around the island. We got second down. Now, the Crusaders, it's not that they have not made plays. They've been able to move the ball. It's just that red zone, they're having a hard time with. 3 red zone stops. So check that, 2 red zone stops for the Crusaders. As second down, they roll out to the right. Lupe spinning out of a tackle. No, he cannot spin away as they get him out of bounds. Making the play there was the defensive back number 36, Roland Fitayai. And it's third and long. Here's another look at that replay. And Lupe cannot get away from Roland. Third and long. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And that is going to bring it to an end with the Crusaders still trying to get into the end zone. It's 20-0. Vikings lead it as we switch sides here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. There's a shot of the scoreboard brought to you by Azteca. And we'll take a break as the team switch sides. You're watching Asha High School football on KVZK-TV. All right, before we started here, the discrepancy, all the mathematicians came down to the booth and told me that I was wrong. I'm not good in math. But yes, the score is correct, 20-0. Each touchdown is worth 6 points. So 3 touchdowns, that's 6 times 3, 6, 6, 12, 18, right? And then plus 2-point conversion, 20. That's my bad, folks. Anyway, 20-0, Vikings lead it. Lupe Falevao on third and long, looking left. Pressure gets there, fires, not able to hook up with William Latu. Third down conversion, no good. Fourth down now for the Whangaetua Vikings. All right, fourth down, Vikings have no one deep. All right, now they're sending someone, and that someone is Fa'olioli Larofutu. No, and now Paulo Aloy runs back. And that's a nice punt there, and takes a 1-hopper, a 2-hopper, and it takes a nice Maris bounce and falls on it as it was moving, and it will be spotted at about the 38-yard line. Vikings going to take possession again. And Langa Vaisangote still in the game. Both teams have found success running the ball, being able to move it from 20 to 20. But the red zone has been dominated so far by the Whangaetua Vikings on both sides. And we got first and 10. Nigel Ale is the receiver at the top. Yosef Auli is the receiver at the bottom. Your slot is Paulo Aloy. At fullback is Vasili. Oh, and there's a play from the Maris defense. as Ulungalu's not going to get anything. Big 70 getting there. That's Abiel Law. And Abiel just beats his guy to the point of attack and gets there to stuff the run. Negative play there from the Fangaitua Vikings. 2nd and 12. And they're going to go play action here. He wants Taito. It's not there. Langa wants to go deep. Langa's just going to take it himself, and Vaisangote runs out of bounds. And a gain of about 2 there. Still 3rd and long here for the Vikings. Now they're getting the gun. Pro set. Twins still to the right for the Vikings. A lot of space here at the bottom for Yosefatu Vauli. And it's a screen to Vauli. And Yose trying to cut up, finding a lane, looking for that alley. Oh, he takes a hit, and it's right at the line. Ball looks like it might have come out, but they say no, he was down. And does he get the first? They're moving the chains. They say, yes, he did. And they're going to fake the swing out there. Throwback screen here. Vauli shakes one, shakes another. As he gets run down by Tayao Fapouli and takes a shot from Vincent Lopola. But that's enough for him to get a first down and fight. The Vikings convert 20-0 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. And here we go. First down play is a run up the middle. Making the tackle there is number 80 for the Marist Crusaders. That is defensive lineman Michael Otelli. Oh, we have movement there by the Vikings. Marching back 5, brings up 2nd and 13. Another early movement there. And that's going to go against the Vikings. All right, little extracurriculars there. And tempers are flaring. All right, everything is now calm. 2nd and long now for the Vikings. As a man in motion, that's Urungalu. Langa doesn't go there, he goes opposite side, and they try to set up the screen there. Nothing going. 3rd and long. Now we got 3rd and long here. Ball is snapped. Langa looks quickly. And we got holding. And we got a deep down the field. Nigel Ale not able to get there. Check that. That is number 82. For the Vikings, that is Vince Fawangali out of Lauli'i. And Vince is a junior. Now we got a fourth down. Vikings set up to punt. 8:13 remaining in the ball game as the clock is stopped following that incomplete pass. Vikings 20-0, well in control of this ball game. Langa gonna kick that one away, and wow, that is a beautiful punt. And can Fatu get there? Joseph Fatu running out of frame because the ball ran off the field, or almost, well, at least out of the field of play. That's gonna be a touchback, first down at the 20 for the Marist Crusaders. A little less than 8 minutes remaining in the ball game. And here we go. It's going to be Fa'alevao and Latu in the back. And they fake it to Latu. Fa'alevao wants a slant, and out of the hands, of Regan Duffy. Nothing going there for the Crusaders. Brings up second down. Look at that. You got double slants at the top by those two receivers. 1 and 2. And Regan gets open. A little bit overthrown there from Fa'alevao. Just hasn't been able to connect. And that's what he's been doing very well, though, however. That cadence. Multiple encroachment infractions here in tonight's ball game. Second and 5. Fa'alevao. Clock is stopped at 7:46. Fa'alevao going to hand it off. And that is going to be wrapped up quickly by the Vikings defense. Regan Duffy not able to go anywhere. Third down as the clock is running, 7:23 remaining. Another look at that play. And number 28 going to wrap him up there for the Vikings. That's Johnny Stanley. And Fa'alevao wants the corner, and it is not there. Regan trying to hit that side pocket are the Marist Crusaders as the Vikings show cover 2. Fourth down now. All right, big fourth down for this Marist offense if they decide to go for it, because they would give the ball back if they do not make it to the Vikings in extremely well field position. But nope, they are going to set up to punt. That is Regan Duffy gets the ball, and there goes the kick. And it goes right down the middle. And will be spotted at about the 45-yard line. 6:45 remaining in the ball game. The score is Vikings 20, Crusaders 0. And out come the Vikings. And the Vikings been giving the ball to everybody. Now the new fullback in is going to be Etsi Sasa He's a junior out of Awa. He'll be either blocking or running up the middle, but he'll be blocking for Fasidi Taito, who is the deep back. And they give it to Eti. And Eti. Oh, Eti. Spinning out of one, takes the Crusader for a little bit of a ride. Falls down at about the 9-yard marker of that 10 yards. But here we go. There's a dive up the middle. Nice wash down there by the O-line. And there's just not a shortage of fullbacks, I'll tell you. Eti Sasa going to gain yardage there. Now Eti goes out and in comes big 44 we've seen a lot of. That's Angai. And Angai, Mio. Oh, he blocks. And this is Ulungalu. And Ulungalu shaking one, shaking another. Oh, and it fumbles. That's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Crusaders. Folasa Ngaleai will get the fumble recovery. But let's see who caused it. There's a good run there. Nice block by Mio. Another nice block by Yosifatu. Shakes one. And number 11 gets in there to force the fumble for the Crusaders. Oh, check that. That's Folasa Tele who made the play. Folasa Tele Frost Ngalea. You're going to come up with a fumble recovery. Number 15 is Michael Aufata. Nice job there by Ngalea. I think you had to run all the way across the field to get there. And he's also another one of those guys that can play both sides of the ball. And he gets one big there for the Marist Crusaders. Now that's 2 forced fumbles from the defensive backfield of Coach A-Town Alex Suafoa's defense. The first was Vincent Laupola. And they got the ball on that first one as well. Here we go. Fake the dive, go screen out to Duffy. And Duffy going to get wrapped up. Regan not able to go anywhere. Brought down by a host of Vikings. And that's going to be a loss of 2. All right. After that replay, we got second down. Score is 20-0 Vikings. 5:30 and running remaining in the ball game. Second and long. Lupe going to throw short and behind to William Latu. There's Dove getting the play from offensive coordinator Ngalo Tuyolusenga. Third and long now for the Crusaders. And they're going to tighten it up, rolling it out, throwing it. Regan going to get there, hit hard by number 29 of the Vikings defense. That is Misalei Fuimaono. 11th grader out of the village of Whangaitua. And he brings down Big Duffy for another loss. 4th and long now for the Marist Crusaders. Duffy back to punt. And that takes a Viking bounce and bounces right back to that Marist player who's going to down it right there at about the 42-yard line. And the Vikings going to get the ball in positive field position. First down. Vikings come out in the power. Fasidi Taito checks out. Angae Mio checks in as one of the three fullbacks, and it is going to be Ulungalu who will receive the snap, and we have a stoppage here. And let's see what the call is. Another 12 men on the field here for the Marist Crusaders. Illegal participation there, and one guy has to come out. Oh, there's still 12 men on the field? Oh, nevertheless, Ulungalu. It's going to get the ball up there. That's a nice 7-yard scamper. First down for the Vikings. Oh, check that. Okay, so do we have another flag on the play? That was back-to-back 12 men on the field. So they get, I don't even know what they get. So do they decline the penalty of 11 on 12, and now they're just going to take the spot? That's probably what happened. Ball is inside the 20 now at the 17-yard line, and we have an injured Marist Crusader. And there we see Sister Florence Wasco out there to tend to the downed Crusader. And good to see that young man walk off under his own power. That is number 34, Angelo Ngawa, a senior for the Marist Crusaders. He's going to walk out, and it's going to be 1st and 10. And here we go. It is Ulungalu. And Ulungalu gets met. In on the mix was Fulasa Ngaleai. Making that hit, I believe, was right there, number 81. He's very happy. So we're going to give it to him. 81 on the play. Number 81 is number Tamatoa Lofatu Malai, a.k.a. Toa, 11th grader for the Marist Crusaders. All right, and we have a timeout here by the Whakaitua offense, 20-0. They lead it with 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the ball game. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK-TV. Back to action. Oh, and it is Big Meal who gets the handoff or snap from the heavy set. And Angai Meal very happy. He's like, yes, I get the ball from the power. Running it again. And Meal bouncing it to the outside. Meal gets stood up. Pio Talanga at the bottom of that pile. Let's see who was the one that laid the hit. Mew, nothing there. Look for the numbers. Boom. Ooh. Didn't get a number, but that young man, what a nice hit. Oh, and it's Mew. A ball comes out, but did he break the plane prior? And it shouldn't matter. It's recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. So maybe he can share it with the O-line. Who's that? What is that? That is every offensive lineman's dream. Let's take a look at this replay here. Angay, Mew right there. Going up, and he's just running through his blocks. He's like, get out of my way, everybody. Ball comes out right at the line. Not a good angle here. And 63, do you get it? And he does. 63 does come up with the ball. So maybe he can share that with Angay Mew, as that offensive lineman is living out the dream that is Regine Pelletti, senior offensive lineman out of the village of Fangaitua. Score for the moment: Vikings 26, Marist 0. And we have another downed Crusader. And we'll take a quick break as Florence Wasco checks out that defensive lineman. All right, as we see Mr. Loa make his way off the field, we've got number 6 there to receive the snap. That's Ben Alifosio. Here in the heavy set, Angay Mew, now one of the fullbacks, and it's Alifosio. Alifosio not going to get there. Stoppage there by the Marist Crusaders. Score remains 26-0 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this contest. Paulo Aloy in to kick it off for the Vikings. And that's a high one. And that's a live ball. And look at all the red jerseys around the ball. Somebody's got to fall on it. And that somebody is going to be that young man. That is number 5, Odysseus Salavea, the junior Crusader. Ball is on the 20. All right, folks. Still 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the ball game. 26-0. last-ditch effort here for the Crusaders to try and get one in. They have one timeout remaining to the Vikings 2. Motion receiver to the outside. They go end around, and there's a lane for the end around. Oh, he is tackled and brought down high there by number 11. That is Joseph Toilolo, the junior running back out of Lauli, younger brother of Jesse Toilolo. And what a hit there, number 18 on the carry for the Crusaders. That was Stanford Pepa. Look at that. Gonna fake the dive. Give it to Pepa. And look at the chase, and ooh. Dangerously high tackle there, but they're gonna give it up the middle to Latu, and William Latu fighting forward. He's gonna get brought down. Gets enough for a first. Clock is stopped at a minute 44 to move the chains. All right, this is a crazy formation. There are 5 men on the line. Not enough men on the line for the Crusaders. No call there from the refs. That pass is dropped. A minute 25 left on the clock. 26-0, Vikings in the lead. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Trips to the left. Oh, and we got a man that moved on the defensive line and marched it 5 yards forward for the Marist Crusaders. And Lupe Falevao fires to the middle, intended for Kolio Kasipali. Third and 5. Crusaders, same formation. And Lupe doesn't see anything. Trying to make something happen, gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Stops it at a minute 12. He's run out of bounds by number 40 of the Whangaitua Vikings. That's Jonah Tawai, a junior from the village of Amaua. Now we got a 4th down. And with a minute 12, I think the Crusaders are just going to try to go for it. Ball is snapped off by his lonesome. Needs to get 4 yards for a first down, and he gets it. Runs out of bounds to stop the clock at a minute 11. And Lupe Falevao taking matters into his own hands. Here's a look at that replay. Looks right. And gets just enough to get a first down. A minute 6 remaining in the ball game. First and 10. Lupe looking again to the right. He wants to go deep, and the pass is almost picked off. Paulo Aloy stepping in front of Regan Duffy. Almost coming off with that interception. We got 2nd and 10. There's a throw there trying to hit that corner, and woo! Paulo. In and out of the hands. 2nd and 10, 56.4 seconds remaining in the ball game. 26-0. Vikings lead it. And we've got the Crusaders who are going to burn their final timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Asha Football on KVZK TV. Second and 10. Trips are bunched to the right at the bottom. And we have encroachment. They're going to say a player was over the ball in the neutral zone. And that player might have been the cornerback at the bottom of the screen. So they're going to march the Crusaders 5 yards forward. 56.4 remaining in the ball game. Empty set. Oh, wow. And there we go again. Free first down. Oh, a high snap here for Falivao. Falivao, not, oh, it's going to be a fumble, and it's recovered by the Vikings, and the Vikings get the ball back on the 9-yard line of the Marist Crusaders. Falivao not able to get a handle on it as it sailed over his head, and big 72. Going to get there, and little to the left, a little too high. And 72 gets there for the Vikings, getting a fumble recovery, and that is Daison Kolani. Vikings have 2 timeouts, 39 seconds remaining. Do not be surprised if they use both those timeouts in an effort to get one final score in before the clock hits 0. 1st and 10. Check that. It is a victory formation. And here we go. Vikings going to end it on a kneel, and that is the final score for tonight's contest. 26-0. The Vikings coming up with a win. And as the clock winds down, we want to congratulate both teams on an amazing effort, and a big congratulations to the Vikings for coming out on top in this ball game. But for everyone here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, for all the KVZK crew, and on behalf of Director Aaron Hall, we want to say thank you and Faftai for joining us this evening. And please join us again next Friday for another edition of Friday Night Lights here at the Vet. You've been watching Asha Football on KVZK TV.